Hi, and welcome to Cooking with Bart Indian Style. On tonight's show, I'll be cooking a pork vindaloo dish. But first, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about hot peppers. You know, it's said that hot peppers originated out of a region in South America and was only dispersed out of that area by way of birds, because birds in their mouths don't have a receptor for capsaicin, and capsaicin is the main chemical in hot peppers that makes it spicy. And also the seeds are not damaged in the bird's digestive tract, so they're believed to be responsible for the disbursement of wild hot pepper plants in early times. And also at some point, these hot peppers made it north to North America, and when Christopher Columbus first came to America, he tried the hot pepper, and he likened it a lot to black pepper, and so this is how we came about to calling chilies chili peppers. And so that's a bit of a history. And standing behind me here are my two Trinidad scorpion plants. I purchased the seeds off the internet, and they were sold as Trinidad Moruga scorpion hot pepper seeds, which is the hottest pepper in the world. And this plant, it ripened up before this one. I actually planted like 15 or 20 of these plants this year, but only the ones I did put in pots are really looking nice and healthy like this. And these ones, if as you can see, are a little kind of slender looking, and that actually made me worried, because Moruga scorpion peppers typically look kind of golf ball shaped. And so I started to think maybe I had gotten some fake seeds or something that was a bit of a hybrid. But before we started filming this episode, I kind of perused this plant a bit, which is from the same packet of seeds. And they're actually looking pretty well, kind of like golf ball size. So this must be a kind of different phenotype where they're looking a bit slender. So I guess I probably did get some real, Trinidad Moruga scorpion seeds. And, on today's episode, I'm going to go ahead and try one of these peppers. I'm going to eat it, an entire pepper raw. And that's because, these two plants have kind of been my babies for this growing season. I've had a lot of fun watching them grow, and in a way I kind of feel like it's my duty as the person who grew them to experience them in their full extent, especially because they're an exotic variety. It's really kind of a hobby of mine to grow exotic hot peppers these days. I find it an interesting thing to do. And so I feel it's maybe appropriate for me to just try one and see what they're all about. It's and these are supposed to be really are the hottest pepper in the world. A lot of people think that ghost peppers are the hottest pepper in the world, but actually a ghost pepper is only the fourth hottest pepper in the world. The hottest pepper in the world, like I said, is the Trinidad Moruga scorpion, and then the other two are also from Trinidad, and I guess you could say crossed with Trinidad scorpion, but not by breeders. They're naturally like that. They were cross-pollinated on the island of Trinidad and Tobago. And well, I'm going to go ahead and harvest one of these off here. I'm going to go grab a pair of scissors, and I guess I'll go on a bit of a hell ride here and see what they're all about. Alright, so here I am. I'm going to harvest one of these things off here. You'll have to forgive me if I try to pick a smaller one. There's a nice little bad boy right there. And, well, it's, I just wanted to mention, looking at this plant, it's obviously quite yellow. And this is because it's losing its nitrogen. And that may have a bit to do with whatever kind of soil mixture I put in there, but being that this is not, this show is filmed in southern Illinois, and we're not very close to the equator, obviously, and winter is going to be closing in, and this plant, there's no way I can keep it surviving in my growing environment, but so this is an appropriate time for it to be kind of losing its nitrogen here. I'm not trying to make this plant survive for 5 years or anything like that. So it's kind of supposed to look like this, in case you were wondering. And yeah, you're probably about to see me start crying and throwing up and everything. So I hope this entertains you guys. I hope I'm not doing this for nothing. But, yes, it may get graphic. I may start puking because I did eat a very large cayenne pepper raw once before, and just couldn't hold it down in my stomach, But, yeah. So, I'm going to go ahead and give this pepper a try. Later, after, hopefully, if I can recover after eating this, we're going to start on that pork vindaloo dish, and I'd like to try and see and cut, one of these peppers. I don't want to throw a whole pepper into the vindaloo dish, but being that these are ripe, I want to include them into the dish, especially being that a vindaloo is supposed to be spicy, and it's been said, though, that these aren't really for use for culinary purposes, but I want to test that tonight and maybe use a small piece of one if they are really spicy, and put them in the vindaloo dish. And I've never tried one of these before. I've had a piece of a ghost pepper before, which I found to be very spicy. But anyway, enough talk. Onto the torture. All right, here goes nothing. I got a beer with me here. It's not even that cold anymore, but it's what I've got. People say you can drink milk after eating a hot pepper and that cools it down, but I don't know if I believe that all myself. But all right, here goes, guys. Cheers. It's got a bit of a sweet flavor to it. I can already feel the heat coming on. That is really spicy. Holy fuck. I'm just trying to get it down. Holy fuck. It's a spicy pepper. God damn. Yeah. Spiciest pepper I've ever eaten. It's like my mouth is on fire.
That's hot. I'm gonna be spitting a lot because oh fuck. Spicy pepper, guys. Oh. I'm gonna pour some Colabar on myself. Fuck. Feel it in my whole body. I'm gonna take a cold shower, guys.